updating the RTA to help boost ridership. The Greater Cleveland Regional Transit Authority calls in a top expert to figure out how to make the bus system better.
The results are in, and the potential redesign includes more frequent coverage to areas that need it. News 5's Jordan Vandenberg shows us some of the biggest changes.
The author of the study says the redesign strikes a good balance between coverage as well as serving areas of high ridership. Now take a look at this map. This is the RTA's current bus system. The lines in red denote buses that arrive every 15 minutes. Purple represents buses that arrive every about 20 minutes or so. Now have this map in mind when you take a look at the potential redesign of the RTA bus system. As you can tell, there are a lot more red lines serving the west side of Cleveland, as well as some of these dark red lines that denote buses arriving every 10 minutes or even better. It's even more pronounced over on the east side. We have the Health line arriving every 10 minutes. We got South Broadway, we've got Kinsman, as well as a new bus line that serves the far east side all the way to East 222nd Street. And the author of the study says this is attainable even with the RTA's current budget. Standing at the podium, Jarrett Walker warned the RTA board of the difficult decisions that lay ahead.
This is a very hard trade-off, but it's a mathematically inevitable trade-off.
But those decisions will help move the RTA and its customers into a new era.
If you're going to depend on public transport, your life is kind of contained in that wall. You can't really get beyond it. And so, isn't it great if we can move that wall outward?
After a year-long study, Walker, a nationally recognized public transit expert, recommends that the RTA should shift to a redesigned bus system that includes more frequent service to areas of high ridership. Doing so, Walker says, could provide residents across the county access to 11% more jobs. But to make that work, service to areas of low ridership would be reduced. Under this concept, the downtown trolley service would also undergo major changes.
No growth, current funding service changes, which require making tough trade-offs within the existing budget, are always controversial. In fact, the more they achieve, the more controversial they are.
Walker outlined what the bus system would also look like with an expanded budget. Broader, more frequent coverage would be in store, as well as beefed up weekend service. But such a plan would likely include a tax levy.
I like the expanded coverage with turning up weekend service and reworking the trolleys. I like that concept because I think if we do it right, it gets more ridership in the long run, but we have to do the math on that.
It's really important that we make sure that we provide the best service we can for you and that we have a plan that's sustainable over time.
RTA officials stress that the concept remains a draft, subject to change. Difficult decisions undoubtedly lay ahead, but perhaps none are more difficult than being brave enough to put your thoughts into a song.
Frequent bus, frequent bus, frequent bus all day. Redesign gross ridership, RTA cannot delay. Thank you.
That was Chris Stocking from Clevelanders for Public Transit, who applauded the study's recommendations. RTA officials expect to hold public meetings on the redesign next year. Jordan